Hey y'all, this the Lynn fam, and today I made some delicious vegan pizza with some cauliflower crust that I made myself with some cashew cheese. It was great. I enjoyed the meal, and when you make it, you're gonna enjoy it too. So let's get into it. Go like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching the Lynn fam. So right here, we're going to get ready to make some cashew cheese or cashew sauce, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to put some inside my glass, and I'm going to add some water to it. So after you done let it sit in there for a good 30 minutes to an hour, you're going to drain it. I left it in there a little bit longer. I left it in there probably like a good 2 to 3 hours because I forgot about it. But we're not going to go there. But anyway, so we're going to drain it and we're going to rinse all of that stuff off. Once you're done rinsing all the salt off, you're going to put it to the side and we're going to get our cauliflower and we're going to make cauliflower crust. What we're going to do is, this is the kind I got. I like this one better. It's way easier. I don't have to boil an actual cauliflower. So I took the easy route and I got some organic cauliflower that was already cut up already and pre-cooked. So all we're going to do is strain the mess out of it. I should have put it in a juicer and took all the pulp that was in the back out and used that to really get all that good juice up out of there. But I'm going to just do it this way and I'm going to just let it sit for a while and just air dry so I can get all of that juice out of there. Make sure when you finish doing it, you just go back and just repeat the process over. And once you all sit it all to the side, probably give it one more squeeze with all your might and try to get all the juice out as much as you possibly can. Now I done went back and squeezed it again and I done used all my muscles. So now I'm going to start seasoning. I put some Himalayan salt inside of there. Added some onion and garlic powder and some basil. Gonna put some oregano, red pepper flakes, and some black pepper in there as well. We're gonna put some nutritional yeast in that cauliflower crust as well. So I'm putting a little bit of just egg in there, and the reason I'm putting a wet base in there is because, of course, I just wring the mess out of that cauliflower so it's really dry. And I use this particular sour cream because to me, this sour cream tastes different from the other ones. This one kind of gives me like a yogurt flavor. And I had it in the refrigerator, and I'm like, I'm finna put it to use. So I put it in there, and I'm glad I did because it actually made it taste really good. So now you're gonna get a pizza tray. And don't laugh at my pizza tray, y'all. Okay, it's been through the struggle with me. I've made plenty of pizzas on this wonderful pizza tray. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little olive oil. Well, that's avocado oil. I'm gonna put a little avocado oil on top of my pizza tray, and I'm gonna throw my cauliflower crust on top, and I'm going to just smooth and spread it all out. And if you have parachute paper, I will recommend that you put that underneath your pizza crust, because if you don't have a pan that's non-stick, it's going to stick to it. But this pan been through the trenches with me and had so much oil on it that it came right off. So lucky me. But if you do have parachute paper on hand, put it underneath your pizza crust. Once you're done flattening out your pizza crust, you're going to put it in the oven for a good 35 to 40 minutes, and you're going to put it on 350. Right now, I'm just starting to make my toppings. I got some garlic, and I put some avocado oil underneath it, and I'm going to start sauteing my spinach so it can go on top of that good pizza. Now that I sauteed my spinach, I put that to the side, and I'm going to still use that same pan. I put some good shiitake mushrooms inside of there, and I'm just going to let those wilt down. It's been 35 minutes. I took my pizza crust out, and now I'm going to just let it sit to the side, and I'm going to make sure it cools off. Now I'm going to blend these cashews, and what I'm going to do is we're going to make some cashew cheese. So I let those sit in some water for a good 2 or 3 hours. And now I'm going to put some nutritional yeast inside, because nutritional yeast does give it a good cheesy flavor without the actual cheese. So yeah, just get into it. So now I'm going to cut up a half of a lemon, and I'm going to squeeze all the juice out of the lemon into my cup that I'm about to blend. And it's always a seed that seems to just get caught up in there, but don't worry about that. I got it out. So I'm going to add some salt, onion, garlic powder, and black pepper, and I'm going to blend it up. And then once I take it off the blend, I'm going to add a little water to it. So I kept going back in, and I was adding a little bit of water and just blended it up some more. I just wanted to get a smooth consistency. So you just do as you please and how you want your cashew cheese to come out. And we're done. It was a super simple process and it's super delicious. So now I'm just going to spread my cashew cheese out on top of my cool cauliflower crust. It's optional if you want to swirl it on there or if you want to smooth it out on there. I like the way it tastes, so I just put it on the bottom of it as well. So now we got some organic pizza sauce. I know I could have made my own, but I was trying to do the quick, easy way because I'm hungry right about now. So I'm just going to spread that on top of my cashew cheese. Now it's time for the toppings. So I'm just going to put some of my spinach on top of it and the rest of the other toppings that I got. So I'm putting some shiitake mushrooms on top of that. I put some raw bell pepper, raw onion, some olives. What I put? Some tomatoes. I added some tomatoes on there too. You can put, you can do whatever when it comes to this dish. You can put anything on top of pizza. I guess except pineapples, but that's no debating over here. I mean, I like them. I mean, I don't know if you do, but you know. And I swirl some more cashew cheese with cashew sauce on top of the pizza, and I'm going to put it in the oven again for a good like 30 more minutes, and it's done. After that, it's pretty much over with. It's a done deal. And this is the ending result. It was so good. I enjoyed it. You know what? Cauliflower crust is really good. It's on a healthier side. It's not crunchy like a dough, but it's chewy and it tastes really good. And you feel happy after you eat it because you're not eating a whole bunch of bread. So it's a good healthy meal and I loved it. And get into it. There we go. Let me know how you like it. Go ahead and make it. And thanks for watching the Land Fam, and go like and subscribe.